Hey Virgo, welcome to your November 2024 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. You did pull this illumination card here, so if things have felt dark and gray, I feel like there's some vibrancy starting to come back into the picture here, and it's almost as if things are going to be restoring itself, or things are starting to restore itself here, especially if it just has felt very lackadaisical, or just hasn't really, like, if you haven't really felt like yourself, this is you really coming back to feeling like yourself here, Virgo. And just in general, whatever has been kind of, whatever needed to be illuminated, whatever is in the dark is starting to become illuminated here. And that doesn't have to refer to anything negative or bad. It's just you being able to see things more clearly, or things starting to be illuminated. So let's see. You did pull this Woodwife's card. It says adaptability here. So I think at this time, it's very important for you to be flexible. I always look at this card as like being able to improvise, adapt, and overcome here. And this card does say, if not to be too rigid with things here. You may have to like adapt with the situation in which you're going through at this time. You did pull the third house card. It says communication. So if you've been looking for communication, this could definitely be communication coming your way, or there's going to be positive communication here happening for you. I do see the third house as well as ambition. There's certain ambitions here that you have, and it's kind of like you're just let's see, I'm going to pull the rest of your cards here, Virgo, but yeah, even pulled the Ace of Wands here for your overall energy, which is inspiration, motivation. It's energy here as well. It's like some of you are just looking for that spark. And that spark's here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a good read. I like this read. You have the Six of Cups here. This card keeps coming out a lot. You have the Six of Cups here, which is the gift of transformation here, and it's the restoring of things, like bringing the simplicity back into things here. And that's what I get with that illumination card. I feel like these two cards are really connecting. So if you've been either looking for healing in regards to something, or wanting to heal from something, or if you just have been looking for just getting through a difficult period here, the Six of Cups is a good card that does say that things are going to be restored here, and you being able to receive that blessing here. You have the Seven of Cups here in the position of the good stuff here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be new desires here that you're going to want to explore. Seven of Cups says that you have options and choices here, and I think if your perception has been narrowed, or if you haven't been able to see the possibilities or see the other options here, I think that's going to change. You're going to start to see a bunch of different possibilities and a bunch of different timelines, a bunch of different options here, which is going to bring in desire here. Because the Seven of Cups is the power of desire, right? And what we're wanting, what do we want to receive? And that's what I see in the good stuff here. So if, like I said, if things have felt like there's been no choices or no options, or things have felt limited, or like you haven't been able to see all the timelines in which things could happen here for you, I think that's going to change here. And that's the illumination part. It's like whatever was very dark, cloudy, gray, it's like, you can see that the vibrancy is starting to come back into the picture here. You have the beauty. You're starting to see the beauty again here. You have the Ace of Wands here for your overall energy here for the rest of the month here. Yeah, and this is just about energy, motivation, and inspiration here, right, to start things. Because I see you really wanting to partake in your creations here. So I do see you getting that spark back here. You have the Four of Pentacles here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, I see you're really trying to use what it is that you have at your disposal here to create and build what it is that you want, right? And the Four of Pentacles asks the question where your power lies, and your power always lies within, with your own two hands, right? Whatever you can do, whatever you can. It basically says that you have control over your situation, but the Four of Pentacles can be very rigid, though. And with this adaptability card, the Woodwife's card, it says adaptability here. I think it's important for you to be flexible at this time and not be too rigid here. Because Four of Pentacles is like, no, this is how I'm going to do it. It's my way, right? but the situation could be requiring for you to be a little bit flexible. And I feel like the more flexible you can be, it's actually going to help you accomplish your goals a lot quicker here. But the Four of Pentacles here, I just see you really using what it is that you have at your disposal, right, to further what you're trying to create and build in your life. And with the Eight of Pentacles being in the challenge, you're trying to create and build, right? You're trying to work toward your future. But it's interesting because I kind of feel like it's like you're looking for that energy, or you're looking for that passion, that motivation, that drive, or that fuel, and maybe that's missing here. And so the Ten of Wands as the advice, because the Eight of Pentacles is like you have work to do, or you want to do work, or it's like you want to build things, you want to create things, you want to get things done, but you're missing that energy, like you're missing that that passion or that motivation. But the Ten of Wands says sometimes we have to do it unmotivated, right? Sometimes we just have to stick to the process here and stick to our responsibilities and be disciplined with what it is that we're doing. But also too, I would say there is a message here, Virgo, that, and by the way, this is a really good reading of the Lovers here in the outcome. We'll talk about that here in a moment. But I would say, though, that the Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. So, but it can be all your responsibility. Like maybe you have to dial back on some of your responsibilities here in order for you to free up space and energy, Ace of Wands, for you to be able to focus and concentrate on what it is that that is of the highest priority to you. And that's why that Woodwife's card is coming in here with the adaptability. So I think by being flexible and adaptive and adaptable, I feel like is really going to help you. And also communication is really big. The way you communicate is going to be really big here. You have the King of Swords here in your future position. Yeah, and the King of Swords is just about focus, concentration, dedication, discipline, right? And so I see you being very focused here and getting back to being disciplined. But I just see there's something here that it's like you're totally locked in on what it is here that you're looking at here, and something here that you're definitely wanting. And so I really see you, because King of Swords is someone who does not, if it's going to detract their attention from their goal, they don't deal with it, right? That's why the King of Swords could come across as very cold, but really he's just really calculated. So you do have the Lovers here in the outcome. So I do pick up something in regards to love with the Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, and you also pull the Knight of Cups here. I would say if you're single, I feel like there could be a lover here coming into your life. Definitely, I feel like there's a very strong connection. I want to say though too, if you're in a relationship or if you're involved with someone here, the Lovers is you two coming together, even and creating an even deeper bond here with this Lovers card. And it's interesting too, because I'm kind of picking up, Virgo, that you and a person could be really merging your visions together about the future, and that could be something here that really unites you to even more. So, but I want to say with this Lovers card, when it comes to yourself, the Lovers is about something that you love, something you want to dedicate yourself to, right? So let's just say, for instance, you want to be a painter or an artist, you're going to dedicate your life to that, to being the best painter, the best artist, right? Whatever the case might be. But I think with this Lovers card is you really feeling connected to your mission and your purpose here, and feeling in alignment with God or the universe, and merging here with your higher self. You have the Knight of Cups here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, this is the flexibility and adaptability here. Like Four of Pentacles is someone, he's like, what, I'm not going to budge. This is how it's going to be. It has to be this way, right? It has to look like this. But the Knight of Cups is saying, well, I have an idea of what it looks like, and I'm open and flexible to, if it doesn't look exactly the way I want it, that's okay. I can improvise, I can adapt, because ultimately my main goal is this, right? It's kind of like when you're manifesting, right? It's like your ego or your mind may create a scenario and be like, this is exactly how it's going to happen. But really, it's like when it doesn't happen that way, you can get very angry. But the universe is actually, it's taking you to your manifestation, but it's not in the way in which you can conceive. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and let's clarify this. All right, clarify the Six of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. You pulled the Moon card here. Yeah, so I see you getting certainty and reassurance with this Moon, Six of Cups. The Moon card could be to where there's uncertainty, there's the unknown, and you can feel fearful, or you can just feel unsure. The Six of Cups is reassurance, right? And it's comfort. So I do see you here, if you're afraid of something, I feel, it'll turn out better than you expect. And I feel like also too, there could be fear around something, but I think you'll move through the fear. Like, I don't see it lasting long. Clarify the Ace of Wands for the overall energy. You pull the King of Wands. Yeah, you have a vision, you have goals here, and you're really wanting to take the lead here. But I think you're really trying to find that positivity or that inspiration, that motivation here. But, if you don't have it, right, the King of Wands, even though if he's sometimes lacking inspiration or motivation, he'll find something to motivate him, right? And I think, and the big thing with the King of Wands is whatever, it's the actual vision it's the compelling vision that he sees. So even when he doesn't feel like it in the moment, he's like, you know what, he'll tune into that vision and he'll see and visualize it, and that'll motivate him. Clarify the Seven of Cups. You have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, you could be stressed out because you have to make a decision about something, or your mind could be overwhelmed about all the possible scenarios of things here. But the Seven of Cups says, don't let your imagination play tricks on you here. It's important to listen to your gut instincts, the Moon card, and your intuition, and follow what you act and do what you actually want to do. And don't think about so much the worst case scenarios. But with these two cards being in the position of the good stuff, it's like, again, if things have felt unclear about what decision to make or what to choose here, or maybe if your field of perception has been narrowed to you can't find the opportunities or you can't see the possibilities, this is actually the possibilities opening up to you, right? In a way in which you like. Clarify the Four of Pentacles in your current energy. You have the Strength card here. Yeah, don't be too stubborn here, Virgo. Don't be too stubborn. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in your challenge. You pulled the Four of Pentacles. I really see you tapping into an energy here of discipline here. But I think one thing that could be missing is like the morale or the belief. And so you got to believe in yourself and believe in what it is that you're doing here. And just because, an obstacle gets thrown in your way, just adapt to it. Don't see it as something that's defeating. Clarify the King of Swords in the future. You pulled the Queen of Wands here, so here we go. I see you, honestly, I see you being very focused, concentrating, disciplined. And also, I see you like starting to find the positive again here in things. And I'm not saying that's not there now, but things that are starting to be revealed to you and illuminated for you, especially being illuminated over the rest of this month here, is going to put you in it's going to make you more positive here with this Queen of Wands and make you more happy. Clarify the Lovers here in the outcome. You pulled the Three of Swords here. Yeah, and I feel here that you could be, I'm going to pull one more on this. You pulled the Eight of Cups. I feel here that you could be leaving something behind, but it doesn't really feel like it's like a Three of Swords type of moment. What it really shows me is that you're finally being able to let go of like some type of heartbreaking thing, right? That has made you feel like that has just been a weight, right? And with the Lovers, it's like you're now merging into your higher self or merging more with God, and things are starting to feel more lighter here. And also, too, you're starting to merge into, like you're starting to come back into alignment with your goals, with your mission, with your purpose here. And you're starting to find that harmony again. Clarify the Ten of Wands here as your advice. Pull the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands is about stay self-determined, stay committed to your process here, and believe in your process. Clarify the Knight of Cups here. You pull the Nine of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. So stay positive, Virgo, right? Be flexible. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable too. You pulled the security card. Yeah, and I think right now that's what you're trying to work on. You're trying to secure certain things here for yourself. That's going to give you a sense of stability. And right now that could be really what you're trying to work on and create for yourself. And things are starting to happen here though for you. And I do feel like you'll be able to get to that place here. You pulled the Saturn card. It says structure. So there it is. Saturn does deal with discipline and structure. And sometimes how we really need those things in order for us to overcome certain limitations. And that's what I'm seeing happening. Also, too, I feel like communication, when it comes to communicating, there could be like this could be you learning how to communicate, Virgo, or this could be communication getting better between you and a person and you and people here as well. You pull this Me Talks card. It says repairing the mind, body, and spirit, or repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So I think also too, it's important to prioritize like your self-care, right? Like if you need time for yourself to be able to reflect and have introspection and meditate and to get your energies back, definitely give yourself that time and that space, and don't feel just like you're obligated to do certain things. Especially if you have to be able to, like, because let's just say, for instance, like if things come up and you have to like change things, that's about being flexible and adaptable and not feeling like, like, no, I'm obligated to do this. I have to do this. It's like, sometimes it's like, okay, I got to improvise here. Like maybe you need time for yourself, right? Or you need to take time out for your personal self. So that's what I got here for you, Virgo, in your reading here. I think overall, King of Wands, Ace of Wands is like you taking the lead, starting new things here, really taking control of your vision and trying to find that inspiration or connect back to that inspiration, that motivation here, find that energy here. And I think right now you're very focused on your goals and your mission. And I feel like you're blocking a lot of things out here. It's like, you're like, this is what I need to do. This is what I'm going to do here. And, yeah, and I feel like you're going to be able to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish with this King of Swords, Queen of Wands. I think your challenge at this time is like you're really trying to be more practical and work hard here. But your advice too with your situation is to also believe in yourself, believe in your goals here, and remain self-determined here. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable here when it comes to certain things here as well, when it comes to communicating. Because I see you here in the future really being focused, concentrated, and I see you being happy too, following your heart, following your gut and your intuition. It's like you're balancing your intuition and you're being rational here, and you're finding that sweet spot. And I feel like that's going to allow for you to be able to overcome some type of limitation here that has kept you back or has held you back from really being in alignment with your higher self or with your higher timeline of where it is that you're trying to go in your life. But I do see you finding that, and with that Lover's card, you feeling the harmony and the connectiveness to that. I think though too, when it comes to relationships, I would definitely, there's something about communication with this third house communication card and Saturn here, like certain obstacles and challenges. But just because there's obstacles and challenges doesn't mean like you just stop, right? It's like just figuring out like how you can go about communicating and understanding. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for tuning in and watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos or whenever I go live. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Virgo, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.